Welcome to our channel. We are Sophie and Philippe, two professional chefs and regenerative farmers. Currently, we are setting up our second regenerative farm in Portugal. On this channel, we take you along on the farm's development and we show you how we grow, cook and preserve nutrient-dense, regeneratively grown food. In a time where the food we're eating is literally killing us, the most powerful and impactful action one could take is to consume clean and delicious food. Let's grow it, let's cook it, let's do it. Last week we left the farm and spent most of our time on the road visiting many different wonderful projects all across Portugal. We'll be sharing those experiences soon with you. We came home a few days ago and we're eager to see how the farm is looking.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. First day in the farm again. Can't wait to see everything. Let's go check it out. Order is key. Getting neurotic about the baskets. It has to be said that the crops are looking very healthy. The potato plants are getting bigger and bigger. There are broad beans to harvest and the tomatoes are looking healthy as well. Even some strawberries are ripening. Our veggie box will get many nice new things in them this week. First things first, we needed to feed the dogs, as Renato had already left the day before. They were looking very happy with their food.
That's good. Feed the broilers.
Wow, look at how tall the grass is. Holy moly, zeg. Our rotational grazing schedule is what makes finding someone to mind the farm even harder. We are lucky that Philippe's brother knows our setup well and is able to move our animals around for us. Having animals definitely adds another layer of complexity when you want to leave for a few days. Having said that, we love having our meat and the impact the birds have on our soil. The manure they drop adds organic matter to the soil, improving its fertility, and their impact on the variety of plant species in our field is impressive. The birds dig up different varieties of seeds and improve our grazing areas for our sheep. We in turn get better meat. A true win-win-win. Well, it's been so far a successful little walk on the farm. The grass has grown intensely. Animals are all looking good. Chickens are looking huge. Lots of progress in the garden as well. So that's all very nice. But maybe I spoke too soon.
It's not working. You know what's the problem? That boy put diesel inside of this instead of gasoline. So we have to drain it and put gasoline with the mixture and pump it again. Let's see. So, my dear brother took care of the farm for us for a week so he could go do the traveling and the visit to all the other farms. And he used diesel on a gasoline engine. So, this weed whacker is not working. I'm gonna take the diesel out and I'm gonna put gasoline and see if it can put it to work again. I'll send you the bill, Renato. 1 on 50.
Like soda.
Shake it, baby, shake it. Let's drown this with gasoline. Okay. Let it out.
All right, animals are fed. Sheep staying one more day in the enclosure where they are. Let's go and plant some stuff. I'm very shocked by how big everything is, you too?
Yeah, it's amazing. The explosion of spring.
The cucurbitaceae, which are the pumpkins, cucumbers and courgettes, also known as the cukes, exploded while we were away. Everything in the tunnel is thriving. Our raised bed is still working well, and the peppers and aubergines are starting to mature. Philippe has planted loads of okra, which is one of our favorite veggies. Before we went down to transplant, we watered everything heavily. These days, temperatures are rising up to 29 degrees again, so we are careful not to kill our seedlings. This is one of the most common mistakes you can make, forgetting to put up the sides in time or not watering. So what are we up to today, Philippe?
So we're gonna get the broccoli plants. We're gonna bring them down. We're gonna compost this bed. We're gonna put some nutrients, and we're gonna plant the broccolis and the salads on the same bed. Some interplanting, it's always good.
We're also going to try some new microhyzae, right? That's
Yeah, we're
exciting.
gonna try some new microhyzae and see what's the difference. This is a new bed, never been planted yet by us. Yeah, I'm excited to try it and see what's the effect on the plants.
We're going to use this mycorrhizal fungi in combination with the plant roots. This helps them grow 700 times the size of plant roots, so that's great news. I found this online. It was pretty expensive, but I think it will be worth it. Mycorrhizal fungi form a symbiotic relationship with plant roots, where they extend the root system's reach, enhancing nutrient uptake, especially phosphorus and nitrogen. They secrete enzymes that break down organic matter, making nutrients more accessible to the plant. Additionally, they can protect roots from pathogens and drought stress, ultimately promoting overall root growth and plant health. Next time we'll be diluting the mycorrhizal fungi in water again, as this method of putting it in each individual plant hole took up way more time than we would have liked. Women shovel, men carry. Both the cauliflower bed as well as the white cabbage bed have had compost added to them, plus a little bit of bone meal, blood meal and kelp. These amendments are used in the beginning to kickstart biology and should be used scarcely. Here again, I also added some mycorrhizal fungi in each plant hole.
We've done it. I looked, Sophie planted, so it was a nice splitting of the job. No, it's good. The salads are planted between the cauliflowers. The cauliflowers are also nicely planted. They were a little bit overwatered, so we took most of the soil out from the roots so they can breathe a little bit now. Let's see what's happening 3 or 4 days. And yeah, the carrots are still also there, so it's going to be a triple multi-crop. It's a nice one.
Before we get into the lunch recipe, let me quickly tell you about REP provisions. This is for American viewers only, so if you're not in the States, then I'm very sorry this doesn't apply to you, but if you are, then listen up. We are partnering with REP Provisions, which is a company that sells regeneratively grown meat all across America and delivers it right at your doorstep. They source this meat from local regenerative growers and bring it to those who don't have regenerative farms nearby. Now, of course, if you have a regenerative farm close to your home, I highly advise that you buy your meat local, but if you don't have access and you still want to eat some delicious meat, then check out REP Provisions. It gets even better because we have a $100 worth giveaway. You can get that by signing up for our newsletter on our website. I'll leave the link below. We're going to air on the 15th of April in our community tab who won the tombola. So if you want to make a chance for $100 worth of free regeneratively grown meat, don't miss out and sign up for our newsletter.
All right, so we've decided that we're going to eat something that we don't eat quite a while, and that's pita bread with lamb, with some vegetables inside. Very nice, very crispy. We used to eat this a lot. Lately, we didn't, so I decided to make this. We're going to do that only tomorrow, because today I'm going to marinate the lamb, mix it all very well, all the flavors, let it in the fridge during the night, and tomorrow we cook it. Let's go see what I've got for the marinades. So I'm gonna start by the powders and salt. Mix everything. Pepper. Sumac. Paprika powder. Tequila. A little shot of tequila. This is the alcohol from today. Tomato. Concentrate. I'm gonna put all the herbs inside. Like this, all the herbs, this one, thyme, some salvia inside, rosemary, bay leaf. I'm gonna crush these tomatoes. And as last, I'm gonna put these 2 lemons. Now we're gonna mix it very well. All ingredients mixed, 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 mixed. Okay, now that the rub is done, we're gonna put some cling film. We're gonna put it in the fridge and let it stay until tomorrow. So for the pita bread, we have a very simple recipe. It's very easy to make. 500 grams flour, 200 milliliters of lukewarm water, 5 grams yeast, bread yeast, 3 grams salt, and 1 gram sugar. We can mix everything together in the bowl. We're gonna knead it for a good 10 minutes until it's nice and smooth, and then we're gonna shape the bread. Now we knead it all together until it gets nice and smooth. I start by kneading it in the bowl, and when the dough starts to come together, I will pass it to the bench. So we can see after a little bit, the dough starts to be very smooth. And then you know. As you can see, it becomes a very smooth dough. Now that the pita bread is rising, let's check how the lamb marinated. So today I'm gonna do the lamb in the pressure cooker, and I'm gonna put it some onions to fry. I'm gonna put the lamb with all the marinade inside the pressure cooker. Now that the onions are sauteed, let's put the lamb inside. Okay, the lamb is on the fire. We're gonna do 45 minutes once it starts to peep, so the pressure is on point. 45 minutes. After that, I'm gonna take the lid. There's gonna be a lot of juice on it, so I'm gonna take the lid and let it evaporate a little bit until the sauce gets a little bit thicker, and that's gonna take another half an hour after those 45 minutes. Alright, let's see how's the dough of the pita breads. It's nice and warm. Oh, it rised perfectly. So now I'm gonna take this dough and we're gonna divide it in pieces of 80 grams. I like my pita bread not too big. We're gonna put these two pieces on the table and flat with the palm of your hand. You're gonna press down slowly and you're gonna start rotating them. As you feel that the shape of a ball is starting to form, you start to close your hands and you start to form your little ball. When you're doing this, don't do this with flour on the table because it will slide away and you will not be able to do it. And now we're gonna flat these breads. Gonna put them nicely in the middle of the flour and we're gonna start stretching a little bit to the front and to the back, and then you hold the point of it and you just go, you change the side of it. Deal lunch! Bless you.
Nom 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 nom. Bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
So good.